Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Hall. In this video, we are going to talk about the new moon that's happening in Pisces
On March 18th or 19th, depending on where in the world you are,
Yeah.
Pisces has this reputation as being super soupy,
Super soupy.
super dreamy, right?
It's the 12th sign of the zodiac. So that means it's the end of the zodiac, it's culmination of the zodiac.
Yeah. And they contain elements of all the other signs, right? And that dreamy reputation, they're both extremely wise, represented by one fish, and extremely spiritual and naive, represented by the other fish. It's not that they're naive, it's that they are always listening to what's going on under the surface. They're listening to the rhythm of the universe.
Right. And the imagine the ocean. The ocean has everything in it. The ocean has its own different varieties of animals. It has its own varieties of plants. It has its own varieties of minerals. It has its own geology. There's hot vents. There's cold spots. There's this whole murky nature to it. There's UFOs under the ocean. There's mysteries. There's ghosts under the ocean. We sail on top of the ocean, and presently the ocean is incredibly important for our global politics, as there is a terrible oil war that is happening in the Persian Gulf.
Oil also represented by Neptune.
By Neptune.
Yeah, and also water is used to cool the data centers that are full of AI slop.
Slop.
And it's not information, it's at best infotainment.
At best.
Which does not contain facts.
No.
It's only feelings, and it's basically a dopamine drip designed to wear us down, to make us tired.
Made by robots. Robots. Robots.
What fresh hell is this?
What fresh hell is this? Well, we're going to talk all about this fresh hell. So back to the ocean. So the ocean, if you could remember back to, elementary school when you're learning about the sea creatures and the whale song and the sonar and how communication is in the ocean, there's a vibration within the fluid, and that fluid, the
amniotic?
That's it. That fluid...
Where are you going?
I know. No, I'm getting to it. So there's a communication through this fluid. It's not by necessarily the voice or the speech or the language, but there's a vibrational fluid that's going through it, and that's how creatures communicate with each other. Yeah. And that's similar to the spiritual, psychic experiences that humans have. What we're doing right now, this kind of conversation that's happening in the third house, isn't necessarily a psychic connection. It's information that's coming, but the discernment that you need to develop within yourself to receive psychic information is very subtle.
Yeah, keep your fluids level, all right? If you're walking down the street and there's a person in front of you, and you look at the back of their head, their brain waves start to jump.
Yeah.
It's the electromagnetism.
Magnetism. We're having trouble with the language today.
Yeah.
Also, like when you're driving and let's say you're in the passenger seat, as I always am, and you look over to your left, the driver next to you will always look.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah.
It's the psychic connection.
It is the psychic connection. So Pisces are supremely psychic. And this new moon is a time where we could all reach deep into our psychic knowledge, right? Listen to the universe, deepen our spirituality, not religion, not dogma.
No.
But what we know.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we know in our bones, the subtleties that you know. This is the ocean. We're talking about the ocean humanity, the super consciousness that connects us all. This is actually where tarot resides, is that super consciousness. And that's how the tarot cards work, is because we're all kind of programmed into these cards. And over the time that we've been using them, they get a little bit more developed.
This is the health and spirituality axis. So it is a time for balance, for checking our blood work.
Yep.
you know?
Our own personal oceans, the fluids in our bodies.
Stay very hydrated.
Stay
It's so
very
dry
hydrated.
out here.
Yeah, it's oh my god,
It's like deadly dry.
There hasn't been rain in months over in New Mexico.
But inspire yourself to break the dreamy cycle of, you know, what we do when we're doom scrolling and looking at the news.
The news.
Again, there are no more facts. It's just infotainment.
It's just
the truth is under attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you go to the supermarket, people are being kind to one another. People are holding it together. Yeah. You know, you go to the gas station, it's like, okay, yeah.
Wow, this is expensive.
This is expensive. Everyone agrees that it sucks.
Yes, everyone is in agreement that high gas prices are no fun, especially if you live in the West and you have to drive 45 minutes to the grocery store and it costs $50 to go to the grocery store. Yeah. But I digress. Now back to the ocean and to the subtlety of psychic awareness and the woo-woo. Pisces is off-world. Literally off-world.
Deeply woo-woo.
It's our dreams. It's our superconscious.
It's communicating with people on the other side and off-planet.
Off-planet. It's spirits. It's I was just thinking about this in the shower when I was getting ready for this video. It's also addiction. And if you can think about the idea of a siren calling the sailors to their doom, the addiction that we have to drugs and alcohol and media is also that siren's call, where you kind of hear it and you feel drawn and compelled into this destructive act under, like you've been taken under a spell. The spirit, literally.
The spirits take you.
The spirits take you. There's a reason why booze is called the spirits. It takes you into an inebriated off-world place, which can cause a lot of problems.
It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine. No, it's not fine to do that, but it's fine to escape. As long as the escape is creative, not destructive. We're always urging creation, not destruction.
Creation, not destruction. Be kind to your family members, please. Be kind to your neighbors and friends. And
but Pisces they're also extremely artistic. You know, they contain a little bit of all the signs. You know, so they are as deep and mysterious as Scorpio. They're as empathetic as Cancer. Yeah. They're creative like Leo. Yeah. They are quirky like Aquarius. They're a little bit of everything.
They're everything, and you have everything in your chart. There is a place for you where your Pisces resides, and that's where you kind of merge and unify. You go off-world. You go into the super consciousness of the ocean of humanity, and it's really profound.
What is going on in the sign of Pisces?
What's happening in Pisces, Mike?
Mercury is retrograde still. It will go direct a few days after this lunation.
Correct.
And Mercury will be conjunct the North Node. So this is about not so much talking and outward movement, but inward reflection, right? Listening, being quiet, letting yourself balance, letting your brain waves settle, right?
Relaxing your neurology.
And thinking about making the future. Yeah. You know, literally, where are we going with this?
Now, subtly...
I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
You got to listen. Okay, so Mercury in the North Node, and then Mars is in there too, god of war on the high seas. Yes. Right? And then there is the moon and the sun at 28 degrees, late degree Pisces. And they're also harnessing the energy of Saturn and Neptune in Aries. So it's about forward movement, direction, inspiration, right? Right. Listen, write, create. Make a song. We're planting seeds. It's not so much about releasing.
No.
It is about starting something new. We want the moon to carry our energy with whatever project we start.
Adapting. It's not releasing, it's adapting.
Yeah. It's not harmonizing. It is mutability and going with the flow.
Going with the flow. Now, this is a fire horse year. Things are going very fast.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very fast. We have been going to bed early, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, because I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted.
Yeah, now the water signs need more rest. than the fire signs.
Because we're boiling.
Yeah, we are boiling.
The ocean is boiling. It is on fire. It is in flames. It's very important to rest, especially during this moon. Now, Pisces has a reputation of, kind of sleepy, dreamy, sometimes a little bit lazy, but the rest is
Wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy. There's all these people who aren't Pisces have all these ideas on Pisces, and they try and kind of pin it down, like, what are you?
Yeah, and they get like, we don't give Pisces its due because usually we go around the ephemeris, and by the time we're at Pisces, we say a few things.
Right.
We're like not honoring Pisces enough, empathetic, karma.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. It's karma.
Adaptive,
Yep.
healing, blending, also drunkenness. Seas, oil, prisons, hospitals.
Healing.
Yeah.
The 12th house rules prisons. It rules hospitals. It rules mental institution. It rules the areas of the physical plane where you are separated from humanity. So a castaway at an island.
It's the ether. Yeah, that's Pisces.
Yeah,
they're listening to the beat of the universe. They're not wishy-washy.
No.
They're extremely wise.
Extremely wise in an unexpected way, which is a little bit shocking sometimes. Now, for this moon, we have some good news for everybody. Jupiter, good luck Jupiter, gas giant Jupiter, is trining this whole kind of stellium. It's not an exact trine.
It's a wide angle.
Angle trine.
But it's trining the water signs.
Trining-
Jupiter has just gone direct. Mercury is about to go direct. So we're saying not a lot of outward energy, but a lot of reflection, a lot of balance. Settle yourself. Unplug. You're not going to miss a thing if you unplug from the news.
This is very important.
And the internet and the platforms.
Yeah, this is very, very important. Now, we don't produce a lot of videos on purpose. We're very purposeful about our videos production and release. We don't want to be in your face every single day, and we don't want anyone to be kind of relying on us for all the information. We try to take our phones and put them away and do stuff in the real world and like say hello to our neighbors and chat in the gas station and things like that.
In 3D?
In 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of important these days. So
know that right now, if emotions are overwhelming you, they still have a purpose. They're bringing you deeper. And we are still kind of in this eclipse energy, the full moon Libra eclipse. Virgo, I'm sorry. The full moon Virgo eclipse. Virgo's on the other side of Pisces is here, Virgo's here. So Pisces is like the ocean, and Virgo's your gut health, your miniature ocean. So the Virgo full moon was surprisingly emotional for me. And I had to kind of tell some people off, and I wasn't expecting it. That's another thing. We're saying go with the flow, but there's a big but here.
But
maintain your boundaries.
Firm
boundaries in a world that's gone haywire, right? And both sides of this fight have devolved into children. Wild children. And it doesn't have much traction.
No, it doesn't.
Right? Because like I said, rage without a plan flames out.
Yeah. So imagine yourself as a small bacteria in the ocean floating around, and you have your little cellular structure on the outside. You're unified with everybody. You're made of the same things as everybody else, but the cellular structure around you and your whole world has to be maintained. Otherwise, the entire ocean will spill into you and you will explode. It's very important to have that boundaries.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have the boundaries, then we are washed away.
Yeah. Think deep, reach into your psychic bag. We are all psychic beings, but try to, train that a little. Honor it. Think about it. Listen to it.
The subtleties. The
truth comes through silence.
Yeah. And now the future can kind of come through in a conversation. Mercury is conjunct the North Node, correct? All right, so Mercury is
8 degrees.
Coming out of retrograde is conjunct the North Node. So listen to what you hear on the street, the conversations that you hear, and if there are patterns that are kind of repeating themselves, where people are talking about, I don't know,
The
telepathy.
the language
The
of
lang-
symbols.
The language of the people that you're interacting with.
Or if you hear the same word repeated twice in 2 minutes, you're like, oh, that's a symbol. That's a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to it, honor it, calm yourself,
Calm yourself.
maintain firm boundaries.
Rest yourself. Also, perhaps be aware of the music, the media, and the food that you're taking in. If the music is too aggressive, too violent, too jarring,
Negative toned.
maybe
you
don't
down.
listen to that, even though
When
you
you
like
listen
it.
to people who have this inflection and it's just kind of dropping and dropping and dropping, switch it off.
Switch it off. Switch it off. Yeah. Protect your core. Protect your soul.
And maintain those boundaries. Fight for what is right. What you know is right.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
No is a complete word.
It's a complete sentence.
That's it, a complete sentence.
Yeah.
No is a complete sentence. So it's okay to say no. Rest yourself. Take a break. This is a great time to take a break before Aries season starts, because that is going to be a big moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're past our eclipses and we're still waiting for all the information that was hidden from us during these eclipses, right? The eclipse in Aries, the eclipse in Aquarius, and the eclipse in Virgo.
Yeah.
Mercury is going direct on the 21st.
More or less.
The information will be there. And it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to go through the zodiac and tell everybody where this is affecting you, and then we're going to pull a tarot card.
that.
I'm going to split this. Boom.
There.
Ba-da-doom.
And we start with Aries.
We start with Aries.
Aries, this moon falls in your 12th house position. So this is a very Piscean place for this moon to be.
Right.
Because it's in Pisces, 12th house, hidden spaces. It's about cleaning up karma. You've had a big ride with these eclipses in your 11th house and your 6th house.
Yeah.
Your routine has changed.
Your routine has changed. 12th
Your
house.
networks have shifted. You've had to make new connections to get something done. You've had to let other people go in a way. Shedding.
Yeah.
So it's about cleansing karma, hidden spots, off-world help. It's about going where it's warm.
Now, literally, this is about escapism. And here we have the Six of Swords. I almost said wands. The Six of Swords. This represents the lovers as far as the swords go. And this couple is being guided, and they are going literally to where it's warm. They're moving away. Perhaps they're moving away from addictions. Perhaps they're moving away from poor health, hospitals, jails, kind of the dark stuff of
Patterns
Pisces.
that are bringing you nowhere.
Patterns that are bringing you nowhere and bringing the people that love you nowhere. That are causing frustration with the people that love you.
Start a new spiritual practice. Do some yoga. Do some breathing. Summer in the northern hemisphere is coming.
That's nice.
Clean it up. It's about health. It's about rest. And Aries doesn't want to hear
No,
rest.
they don't want to hear that.
No, they just want to fight when they hear that.
Yeah.
So it's like
There's lots of ways of resting. You can rest and still be active.
rest is taking vacations.
Yeah.
Unplanned trips, listening to something new.
Yeah, give
That's
it a break.
Vacation.
Give it a break.
Yeah.
But we have these figures. They're almost like refugees. They're moving from chaos and disaster into a loving space that's warm and caring, and there's a garden and there's fruit. And
There's
all the
safety.
good stuff. Yeah, this is a nice card for Aries.
Taurus rising. This is your 11th house position. So it's about intuiting some new goals, using your networks, using your friendships, and becoming more adaptive. Yeah. Yeah, King of Swords.
King of Swords. All right. King of Swords doesn't need to fight. King of Swords has got the Sword of Truth. King of Swords is
Sword of Friendship.
the sword of friendship. he's front forward. He's looking you in the eye. He knows what is true. His throne goes all the way up to heaven. He's connected to spirit through, here we have he's kind of like a material, earthly presence, but he's connected to the higher realm, and he knows what's true and real. If you are a business person, if you have your own business, your goals might need to be adjusted at this time. You might need to
You may
adapt.
need to tune your big ear to listen to your employees. Listen.
Be a little bit more flexible. The business world is changing rapidly. There's a lot of different opportunities this year that weren't happening last year. Listen and be...
Maintain humanity, though. It's your 11th house, so think about humanity.
Friendship, camaraderie, fraternity.
Not efficiency.
No.
Yeah, it's stripping humanity
The 11th
out.
house isn't efficient.
No.
But this is like fraternity.
Yeah.
The truth about the fraternity of the people that are in your life that help you and your goals.
Yeah. For Gemini and Gemini rising, maybe a little more challenging. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's square and the mutables are squaring this energy. Yeah. So there's more wind resistance. There's maybe more to do. But it's your 10th house position. It's a new idea about your public persona. Utilizing silence, though. Gemini, you're very active.
Very active.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Now this card...
Everyone is equal. Everyone has their job.
The Three of Pentacles. Listen to everybody. The Three of Pentacles. This is a card that's quiet. This is happening in the dark. Here we have a cathedral being built, and we have three people that are working on this cathedral. We have a patron, we have a priest, and we have an architect. They all have different skills in society, and they are working together in quiet to make things happen.
They value the stonemason's input.
Yeah. Now, this is your 10th house, so this is career. This is how you're seen publicly. This is your public face. Perhaps there is something happening with a new job or developing your work, or you're getting back out there and you're collaborating. This is a very collaborative card. Threes are expansive, so hopefully this is expanding your finances through your public work, through the way you're seen by the public in the group, and it's happening quietly and respectfully.
Very good.
All right.
So Cancer, this is happening in your 9th house position, and Jupiter is with you in your 1st house, so this is deepening your ideas about faith, spirit, and education.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to go back to school and do something completely new, completely fresh.
Sure. Jupiter's there expanding stuff, and here we got
6 of Pentacles.
Now, when you look at this card, who are you in this card? Are you the...
Living in want.
Are you red? Are you green? Or are you blue? Are you actively giving out money or values? Are you sharing your values with people? Are you accepting values from someone else? Or are you not getting it? 9th house is beliefs. This is also education. This is higher education.
It's traveling. It's
traveling. This is, the arrow in the sky that is hitting the target. This card is about charity and charitable actions and the exchange of money and debt, but not just money, but values. This would be a great time for you to learn something new. Bigger higher education, graduate courses, postgraduate courses. It's Pisces, so it's a great time to learn about spirituality. Maybe you want to take up tarot, something like that.
Deepening your psychic abilities.
Maybe
play some games, do some remote viewing.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of like a remote viewing card because you're exchanging with other people. An exchange of charitable psychic information.
Okay, Leo and Leo rising. This is in your 8th house. So it is about darkness, sex, toxicity,
death.
Maybe it's about cleansing yourself sexually. Maybe there's too much of one idea and you need to develop a little. Find a little more edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Eighth house. It's sex and death, and what happens in your underpants. This is the well, the bottom of the well, the murky depths of the water. Here we have a youthful energy. We've got the page. Yeah. Pages are messengers.
Other people's money.
It's other people's money. The page is young energy. They are thinking, they got a feather in the cap, they're thinking and they are talking, they're looking at this staff, this wand, which is versatile, plan, and passions.
It's understanding grief and how to deal with it and how to process it. And to move it out and to have a good cry.
One way of processing grief is by speaking about it.
Or writing.
Just
getting it out of your brain.
One way of dealing with fear and death and the dark stuff is by talking about it. If you name it, it's like Rumpelstiltskin. If you name it, it loses power. If you speak about it, it loses power.
Yeah. And Jupiter is in your 12th house, so it's really deepening your dreams, finding support from unseen areas.
Yes. 12th house is also people that support you behind the scenes that you don't know and will never meet. Isn't that
it's
nice?
like the hand of God moving you.
Yeah. It's kind of awkward to talk about all these big spiritual things.
I know.
I feel kind of self-conscious. Even though
I feel clumsy.
I feel clumsy talking about God.
God is just good, orderly direction. So, Virgo rising.
Seventh house.
Yeah, a little more difficult. It's opposite. Seventh house. So it's about relationships. It's about law. It's about taxes.
Karma.
What do we have? The Empress.
Empress. All right. This isn't that bad. So Virgo, here we go. We got the Empress in the 7th house. The Empress is expansion. She's nature. She's literally nature goddess, which you guys can relate to. She is the force that allows the wheat to grow.
Yeah. Maybe this is getting brave with yourself and taking an extra step into a new relationship, even though you've been hurt in the past. Yeah, finding that courage.
The first cut.
Yeah.
Expansive, she's pregnancy, she's growth, she's development.
Nature happens in its own time, though.
It does.
You can't force it. You can't control it.
Something within your relationships is growing. Something within your legal sphere is growing. Something within your karma is growing. There's a baby gestating within this area. And the Empress is going to help it develop into a healthy being. And when it's born, we're all going to love it and kiss it and give it belly rubs.
And Jupiter is in your 11th house position. So lean on your networks and your friends.
And your goals.
Yeah, but listen to them. Listen.
Your friendships, this is important. The friendships and the goals and the camaraderie are helping your relationships. And the waving at a passing car and the smile, it helps everything.
Yeah, for Libra and Libra rising, Jupiter is in your 10th house position. Maybe there's a lot going on at work, right?
Yeah.
But this moon is in your 6th house. So it's about a new routine, a new health regimen. It's about a new way of resting for yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Pets too.
Oh yeah, pets. The people that work for you as well. Yeah. All right, we got judgment. Okay. This could be literal judgment, but this is more of an inevitability that this has to happen. That
your routine needs to change. You need to do something new.
If you have had a health crisis, which I hope that you haven't out there, this is a literal wake-up call to take care of your health, to take care of your gut health, the fluids in your body, the literal waters you drink.
It's accountability. I did this to myself. I will clean it up.
Yeah. We had a reading yesterday, and this card came up, and we were talking about how awful the internet is, and that these are the people waking up from their phones and crawling out of their phone sphere and leaving and going back out into the world and meeting people and talking to your neighbors. And your daily routine might all of a sudden be like, whoa, this has to stop. or it's like, oh my God, I'm being
We
called.
need to live in 3D.
Yeah, this is a call to return to the material plane, into the 3D. Talk to your neighbors, say hi to your grocer, ask somebody a question about something that isn't political, you know, just ask them about their
Think
family.
about spirituality, though.
Yeah.
You know, spiritual growth for your health.
Yeah.
That's all.
Angel.
For Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Lucky you.
Ha!
Okay, so Jupiter is trining you.
Yes.
You know, Jupiter's just gone direct, deepening your empathy.
Uh-huh.
But this moon is in your 5th house, so it's about fun, talent, fun, love, joy, inspiration, hobbies, children. He has 5 swords. 5, right? 5th house.
5th house.
Like, I know how to do this. I know how to have fun. I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is a tricky card. This fellow is going into the enemy's camp, and he is disarming his enemy.
Watch what I do with this fun.
Watch what I do with this fun. This is going to really freak you out. That's kind of a very Scorpio energy. Just give me 1 second. I got a little tickle here. It's so dry and so
Shake
itchy.
him up.
Shake him up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he is carrying the swords by their point. There wasn't a lot of forethought in his action, and he's going to have to suffer cuts on his fingers from this action, but it has been really helpful in disarming the fear of a battle. The 5 swords, 7 swords, but the 5 swords in his hand kind of represents fear. 2 swords are left on the ground, which is the crossroads. There's a crossroad that's happening. You're removing the fear from the place, from the battlement, and you are going over to your own place. This card can also have...
It's creation for creation's sake.
Yes.
It's not to transform it into money.
No.
It's not like that.
No. You're taking back your thoughts. Mm-hmm. Perhaps the enemy camp stole all of your thoughts, and you're getting them. You're taking back what was taken from you, or you have left somewhere, and you're recreating it, and you're adapting to what's happening out in the world. This card has a lot of yellow in it, so it's an ego card.
Ego, yeah.
So just be aware of that.
That's the 5th house.
It's the 5th, yeah, it's
talent, inspiration, joy.
The actor on the stage.
Romance.
Babies, the joy of making babies, the joy of making a artwork, of singing a song. If you can talk, you can sing. You know, it's like that kind of energy.
Writing a scene, making a play. Yeah.
Writing a little story.
For Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, this energy is a little more challenging for you because it's squaring on the mutables. And it's about your 4th house. And feeling where your safety is and nurturing yourself at home. Okay. 5 of Cups.
5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a sad card. Here we have a fellow in mourning. They are looking at the 3 cups that have fallen to the ground. There's wine and water kind of pouring out of them. They don't see the 2 cups that are behind them. They don't see the bridge that'll lead them to...
Lilith is in Sagittarius.
Lilith is in Sagittarius.
There's a little bit of pain in your experience. You know, where is safe? How do I do this?
Where are my systems of support? Who is supporting me now in this very dramatic world with...
Yeah, it feels very isolated, very strange.
Very, very strange.
There's not much of a frame of reference. We could go back 250 years and be like, well, during the Revolutionary War. No. We're in the now.
It's 2026. This is 1930 or 1770.
No. Stop it.
Stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Be present tense. So being present tense in the 4th house, this is your core fundamental foundations of you as a person. This is the person you go to bed with, and this is the person that you wake up with. This is who you are when you're not talking to anyone or when you're by yourself.
You know, Jupiter is in your 8th house, so that may lead you to escape into something, into darkness, into toxic sex. You know, it could.
It could,
but it could also open up opportunities for you to transform yourself using other people's economies, looking at something new there.
Now, the 5 has to do with the Hierophant, which is about lessons learned from higher authorities, proven lessons over and over again, what's tried and true. Cups have to do with emotions.
Yeah, balance your feelings about your home.
Your core fundamentals.
Capricorn and Capricorn rising, this energy is in your third house position. Yeah.
So it's your brain.
Yeah.
It's your mind.
Clear out the noise. Clear out the noise. It's mental. It's about community. It's about siblings.
Yeah.
Gabbing on the stoop. Gabbing on the porch. Yeah.
Ace of Cups. Okay, this is primary, fundamental, waters.
Yeah, the answers come through communication, through your community.
Yeah.
Maybe it's confusing right now, but the key is in listening.
The key is in listening, and this card is talking about all of your water houses. So perhaps, this is Cancer right here, with the spirit entering the vessel. Perhaps these flowing waters is Scorpio, and perhaps down below is Pisces, the big ocean. This is how our emotions process and flow throughout our zodiac, and the connections we have with people, not just emotionally, but psychically, hardworking folks, the connections that you have with people you don't always know that you have. You can influence people through psychic vibrations, through
radiation. Yeah.
Bingo, through radiation. And embrace the non-terrestrial experience of humanity.
Clear out the noise. Touch base with your siblings.
And the community. Stoop politics also. Love your neighbor. This is about loving your neighbor and sharing your emotions. And it doesn't have to be like, you're crying and give a big speech. You could just smile at them. Even if you're not feeling
That's all people,
I just want people to smile at me on the street.
Yeah, I like simplicity.
I like a wave.
For Aquarius and Aquarius rising, this energy is in your second house. It is about your self-worth. It's a new attitude about, I got a new attitude. Yeah, this is just weather.
It's just weather, always.
Thoughts are not facts.
This is about
feelings are not facts.
Miscommunications.
That's
also.
Right. Miscommunication.
It's not necessarily heartbreak. I hope it's not heartbreak for you. This could be miscommunications about your thoughts of your self-worth.
Maybe you're not balanced enough with your values, with your five senses.
Yeah. All right.
You're living too mentally. You need some stability.
You might be fretting about everything. Perhaps you've got some crazy idea that you're working on and you've given up everything and you're trying to make this happen. And all of a sudden, one day you're scared as hell because you think you ruined your life and you pushed it too far because you're thinking in the future. But that's a misunderstanding.
I dream too big.
I plan too much. I have crazy ideas. I'm an Aquarius. That's not true. This is a miscommunication. This might be a personal miscommunication with yourself in your brain about your value system and your self-worth and your second house, money. The second house is how you feed yourself. That's the mouth. It's what you put into your body and soul that nourishes yourself. Maybe we're not, once again, I'm going to say it. Maybe we're not listening to the right music. Maybe we're not watching the right media. Maybe we're not eating properly, and it's confusing you and creating a downward spiral of mental nonsense.
Yeah. Think about the food you eat. Think about the noise that you listen to.
Yeah.
I don't mean music. I mean just pleasant sounds. Birds chirping, the sound of water.
Yes. The sound of water.
Yeah.
If you live in a city and you're bombarded by industrial noise and chaos, get some earphones and listen to Glenn Gould or something just lovely. I tend to kind of love clashing, banging, punk music, but I can't listen to it right now. It's just
it brings you down.
It brings me down and it ruptures my nervous system. As much as I want to play the germs, I can't. I just can't listen to the germs.
No.
And it's sad, but it's not sad because I'm protecting myself. And there you go, the amoeba in the ocean. Protect yourself.
Man, how our ears have gotten old.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness. Pisces, last but not least.
Pisces, this is all about you.
Is for you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. psychic attunement, thinking about that other fish, right? Yeah. 10 of Cups.
10 of Cups.
Yeah.
All right, Pisces, this is happiness. This is the happy family. This is the happy family of mankind. Mom and dad and the babies dancing on stage, welcoming a rainbow of 10 cups. Rainbow is literally water in the sky.
A lot of water.
There's a lot of water. There's water in the sky. That's what clouds are.
You were right.
I was right. There's water in the sky. It's clouds. And so here's like sunshine, sunshine, which is like God going through the clouds, creating a rainbow, which is the most beautiful thing in the whole world. And I'm never not astounded by a rainbow. The 10 of Cups can be kind of like, you can read it kind of snarky.
It could be performative. It maybe seems disingenuous. But we're looking for genuine, deepening yourself, right?
Adaptability.
Giving yourself a break, withdrawing a little bit.
Right.
Maybe someone has passed away in your life and you are now the daddy.
Yeah.
But this is something new, the way you see yourself anew.
The happy family, connection with everybody on a spiritual level, on our cups, our soul, the cup, the chalice, Jesus, that kind of thing. But we're all connected, and this is the connection with everybody. And I think this is just a wonderful card for Pisces for this moon. And I hope that your families are really happy and dancing, and the loved ones that you care for and think about.
Jupiter is trining you, inspiring you to find purpose, to break your cycles, to shed, to walk anew into the summer.
The summer.
Or the winter if you're in the south. Yeah.
And isn't this card what we're all looking for in life? Aren't we looking for a rainbow and happy families? Even if it's on a stage and people are watching us, don't we all just want to be happy and free and in love? And that's
we'll
it.
Leave it there.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And speaking about love, gosh,
I love you.
We
love you.
We have been so busy, and I really appreciate that. I'm
so grateful.
So grateful for all of the communique and the jobs, and I said communication's weird. And if you want to support us, you can just click on the links below. If you're interested in reading from us, we would love to do that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.